It's a vicious cycle, and every single one of us pays the price. So it's incumbent upon all of us to make sure that regardless of who you are, regardless of your income level, that you know how to make smart decisions, and that you have access to basic financial services, that you can count on, for example, a short-term loan in the form of a credit card instead of a payday lender, where annualized rates of interest can get up to 400%. It's crazy. One of the things we did at Treasury was we looked at those policy questions and we said, how do we make a difference? You know, there really isn't a national strategy, or there wasn't at the time, around financial literacy. How do we make everyone in the country well aware, prepared to make decisions? Well, we started to look at what was happening, and we created what we call a national strategy, and the GAO later said, that's not a national strategy. It's a nice assessment of what exists today, and a nice description of some of the things that are working, but it's not a national strategy, and they were right. But subsequent to that, we worked with the President of the United States to create the commission, the President's Commission on Financial Literacy, who did begin to think about, all right, so we have some examples of things that work. How do we then create a strategy for the entire nation? How do we bring key partners together? The public sector, the nonprofit sector, private sector. How do we find those special moments in people's lives when we can make a difference and influence their behaviors? It's not enough to give people information. They've got to actually own it and change the way they behave. And you've got to find opportunities every single day in every aspect of life.